Steph here from thegoodride.com. We are here checking out the Arial, which is Nitro's youth twin kind of all-mountain freestyle board. So the Arial comes with an extruded base. It comes with their Camber Profile, so you get camber in between the feet and then going to an early rise on the nose and the tail. This is like a really cool kind of performance board for the youth rider, which is cool to see. I did ride it. I think this was sent to me on accident because it looks a lot like the Fate. But I rode it anyway. This is the 142 and it comes with a 230 millimeter waist width. It'll accommodate for those smaller boot sizes, and it has a 3 out of 10 flex. You know, so definitely made for the lighter rider. I think the weight maxed out at 90 pounds. So I was a little bit heavy to try it. I'm 108, but not too far off. I could definitely feel that it was a youth specific board, but I was impressed how responsive and how stable it was for being a youth board. This is a directional twin, so it's gonna ride switch well, but it's gonna ride normal just a little bit better, but you probably won't be able to tell at all. You just get the added benefit of having a slightly more directional ride. So the Arial comes with an extruded base. This is like an all-mountain freestyle board. It is definitely stable enough and fun and responsive enough to ride all mountain in a technical way, but it is forgiving enough to ride through the park, hit boxes and jibs, and even take it through the half pipe. The positive camber gives it a nice amount of pop, even though it is a 3 out of 10 flex. You know, it's rated for a lighter rider, so you can get good energy back from the board after you load it from an ollie. It had good pop and stability off of like smaller hits and stuff. I didn't take it through the park because we didn't really have a park when I got this. You know, it's quick enough to turn, it's stable enough and technical enough to ride off the steeps or make a carved turn. You know, you can ride switch, you can take off switch, you can land switch. I feel like it's a board that you can get some nice performance on and ride technically, but also kind of play around, and it's not super aggressive so that you can get a little bit of leeway room for learning or making mistakes. You don't have to worry about catching an edge. And it'll float a little bit in powder too. It'll kind of like dabble in powder because of the directional twin and the rocker on the nose and the tail. So if you are a youth rider who is looking for a more technical ride, maybe check out the Arial from Nitro. You know, it makes for a nice stable ride. It'll rip the park, it'll turn in the half pipe, it can take you all mountain. So that's a look at the Arial from Nitro.